Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. Start marinating those ribs and seasoning up those chicken wings. It's Super Bowl weekend. More than 100 million people will be watching worldwide for the 57th installment of this Super Bowl. Whether you're a sports fan or just in it for the food, everyone looks forward to the highly anticipated cinematic masterpiece commercials. Former Patriot Rob Gronkowski will be doing a live stunt in a commercial called The Kick of Destiny. As the name implies, Gronk will have to make a kick live for viewers to win money. Our winter athletes are busy forming their own destiny as we are nearing the finale of the regular season. Emily Sawyer will have a great deal to do with the season's outcome for the girls basketball team. She's been dominating by averaging the second most points in the league with 18.3. She continues to lead the Warriors offense as they prepare to take on a struggling Milford team on the road tonight. Our previously undefeated freshman girls basketball team will be looking to bounce back after a very tough loss on Tuesday night. While it's really hard to take a loss when you've gone this far without losing, we know their pride and spirit will serve them well as they take on Canton on the road this afternoon. Our boys basketball team is neck and neck with Attleboro for third place in the Hawk, and they set out to take command against the Blue Bombardiers on Tuesday nights. The boys are coming off a tough loss to Franklin and knew this would be a pivotal game as the season winds down. It was a back and forth game. LaPlante and Mott's both dropped 17 points each and the game went into overtime. In the end, Attleboro came out on top, but the boys put up an amazing fight. KP is looking for a big win against Milford at home tonight for their senior night. KP is 1-0 against Milford and is looking to steal another important win.
We're nearing playoffs. We only got a few games left. And we're here to take the Hawks, take the state. Let's go.
After losing a tough Tuesday OT game, what are you guys going to change going into Milford tonight?
I think that definitely made us realize that we need to pick it up. We started out around like 6-2. Now we dropped to 8-8. Now battling for a spot in the playoffs. So these next games are big. We need to win. We got Milford on Friday, senior night. Big game for us, big rivalry game. Definitely gonna have to come out with a win. Just gotta win that one. Bring us one step closer to the playoffs.
Anyways, pop out tonight. Senior night vs Milford. Pull up at 6 to honor our seniors, baby.
The wrestling team had their last dual meet on Saturday and they dominated, going 2-0, beating both Walpole and Canton to finish out the regular season. The team has been putting in the work this week to prepare for the sectionals tournament that will begin this weekend. Junior captain Kobe Cloutier continues to shine with yet another undefeated record last weekend. The team also has some very talented freshmen looking ahead to their first postseason experience. Griffin McCready and Maddie Olford are hoping to make a name for themselves with a push to make it to the state tournament with successful performances at this sectional meet. And congratulations to Coach John Adams, who received his 200th win last weekend. He has made an incredible impact on this program and has the team well prepared for this postseason competition.
We're doing good as a team. I think we hit 15-4. Our coach got his 200th win. Congrats to him, and so we're doing good. You place top 4, you go to states. We're hoping to send at least like 2/3 of the lineup to states. That'll be cool.
I think our team's going to do very well at sectionals. We have some very strong contenders for certain weight classes like our 120, 126, 160, and we're going to be trying to fill in the holes that we have for our wrestling, like our 182, and try and wrestle as best as I can at 285.
The freshman having a good season. How's it feel going into sectionals?
It's feeling good. Tough practice today, easy practice tomorrow, getting ready for the tournament. Finishing the season, or the regular season, 18-10, hopefully to get farther into the offseason after sectionals.
We're just like 16-4 as a team so far, so we have a pretty solid record, and we're undefeated in the Hawkmock League, which is pretty good. So yeah, we're looking forward to sectionals this Saturday.
Today we're going really hard with what we call a red flag day. It's just gonna be really intense drilling, and then tomorrow we're just gonna review everything that we know, so we're in good shape for Saturday.
Our girls hockey team had major success in their last 2 games. Last Saturday they faced Dennis Yarmouth and they took an easy W, winning 9-2. Also on Monday they faced Arlington Catholic and they picked up another win. Kelly Holmes reached a milestone and hit the 100-point mark for her career. Her 4 goals in this game contributed to the win. Junior Mara Boldy also contributed to that win with a goal and an assist. Now it is time for our girls to put in the work at practice and recover for their next game on February 18th against Braintree. The girls are pushing to take back their first place spot in the Hawk. The boys hockey team has been nothing but resilient throughout the season. With a challenging schedule these past couple weeks, they've held their own against strong teams to put their record at 10-4-2 as of today. On Monday night, the boys hosted Norwood where they tied 3-3 with goals from juniors Tim Mullen and Tyler Douglas along with senior captain James Boldy. The following night on Tuesday, they pulled out a huge 3-1 win against Arlington Catholic with goals from Tyler Douglas, Evan Trio, and Grady Biancoli. Tomorrow is senior night against Fian at 5:30 at Foxborough Sports Center. We hope to see you there as the team, families, and friends will celebrate their 5 seniors. James Boldy, Kyle Abbott, Owen Kiss, Evan Trio, and Luke Staley.
Coming on the home stretch, we just tied Norwood, clinching a playoff spot, so we're definitely in, so we can have a nice little sigh of relief. I think right now we're looking good. If we can carry the momentum into the playoffs, we'll be looking good.
Team playing pretty fast, a lot of offense, playing good defense too. Should make pretty good name for themselves in the playoffs.
Our swim teams came out of the Hawk Championships last week with some really great success. There are several swimmers who made the cut for sectionals this weekend, and Flannery Miller has qualified for the state tournament with her impressive performance in the 100 breaststroke event.
We were very high energy at Hawks. Super excited that we got 4th in the Hawk. We were not expecting that.
We only have 9 girls, and we came in 4th overall out of 12 teams, which we were very surprised by, because almost every girl on our team scored points, and we really did much better than we expected. Again, this Saturday we have sectionals, and for that 2 of my relay teams made it, so 4 girls made it, and then 3 girls also made individual events, myself, Maddie Cleesby, and Flannery Miller, and our relay team also includes us 3 plus Lauren Klein, and we're really hoping in these relay teams to make states, which is the weekend after, and it's the big meet for the whole statewide, obviously, at MIT, so we really hope to go fast again this weekend.
I think it's coming to a really nice ending. A lot of us are very excited for the championship meets.
As the ski team prepares for the 6th week on the mountain, Charlie Morris leads the boys team with 4th overall in the Hawk in giant slalom. Ava Lutfi leads the girls team with 8th overall in the Hawk. The team has high hopes for the playoffs that are coming up soon.
Here with Charlie Morris, member of the KP ski team. How are the slopes looking this year?
I mean, they're a little dry, lack of snow, but it's good. We're all doing good.
That's gritty. How y'all times going?
Going good. We all got below 30, so that's pretty good.
Grit.
Our cheer team will take the floor for their first competition at Saturday at Natick High School. The JV squad is on at 10:10 a.m. and the varsity team will perform at 11:35. On Sunday, the JV team will also compete at Bill Ricca High School. The girls have worked hard in preparation for their winter season, and we know it's going to be a successful one after their great accomplishments earlier this year.
We've been running a lot of full outs lately and warming up different parts of the routine that need more work to really get prepared for our first competition, which is on Saturday.
We really all come together. We try to stay positive, and that's what really helps us get where we need to be.
We definitely have more stunts and more tumbling. The team is bigger than in the fall.
I think that as we do more competitions, we'll get a lot better, and it just takes time to progress and build our skills over time. But I think once we get to where we need to be, we'll be able to move on to states or regionals and hopefully further than that too.
Our KP gymnastics team has had an incredible season, and they are currently holding second place in the Kelly Rex. The girls honored their seniors this week and are looking to have a strong performance in the Hawk Championships on Saturday.
We're a very small team, but we're doing really great this season. We have a lot of strong players, and we all just contribute as much as we can. And I'd say we don't look very strong because we only have like 8 people, which
we get underestimated.
Yeah, it's very small compared to tons of other teams, but we've actually only lost like once or twice this season, and so we're like 7-2 or 7-1, so we're a lot better than we look size-wise. I think we all kind of have our strong suits.
Yeah.
Everyone usually, we have the 2 all-rounders, and everyone does all of the events except for one, so everyone contributes as much as they can. And we all have our different strong suits, but I think floor is a really good event for us.
Definitely.
And our vaults are usually pretty strong. We have one last meet this Saturday at 5:30. It's our Hawk meet, so they do the top 4 and the bottom 4 in 2 different sessions, and we're actually in the top 4 this year, so it's a nice change up from being in the bottom 4. And we're excited to give it one last go. We have 4 seniors left, which is half the team, so it's a big meet for us because for a lot of us it's our last meet that we'll ever compete in for gymnastics.
Last week in the NHL Atlantic Division All-Star team was led by Bruins head coach Jim Montgomery. They won the tournament and got $1 million to donate to charity. Tomorrow, the Bruins are back in action and will face off against the Washington Capitals. Cap star Alex Ovechkin is on the verge of passing Wayne Gretzky, the Great One, in career goals. The Bruins remain the best team in the NHL and are hoping to keep their momentum going. They are close to having their 1 seed locked in as they are leading the league by 13 points.
Around, dishes off, Krejci gives it up and they score.
The Bruins have been looking good, on the way to lock up that 1 seed to secure a spot in the playoffs, on pace to break the NHL record for most wins. You know, Pasta, he's been on fire lately. That line has just been a lot of chemistry, a lot of hard work. Been slowing down a little bit lately, but I think we just got to get back to our beginning of the season form and we'll be good.
The Red Hot Celtics are coming off a nice win over the Sixers as they passed the trade deadline yesterday. The Celtics are on top still, but their lead is getting slowly chipped away by other top teams in the division. And they have the Milwaukee Bucks breathing down their necks with a big winning streak after the return of 2-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. They take on the Hornets tonight at home.
On Wednesday night, beat the Sixers with a lot of our guys missing. A little sad that we didn't do anything big at the trade deadline. Thought one more piece could have been really good for us. I mean, all these other teams have been trading guys like Kevin Durant, guys like Kyrie Irving. Luckily, they went to the West, so the East got a little bit easier for us, but still gonna have to battle our way to the finals.
Best record in the NBA right now. Kind of sad that we didn't do anything trading before the deadline. You know, seeing KD move, seeing Kyrie move, seeing Russ move. It's crazy to see all these massive trades and us not getting involved.
We got the Hornets tomorrow. Should be an easy win. They're not too good this year, but hopefully we can stay at this pace, make it deep into playoffs.
It's time to focus on Super Bowl 57, otherwise known as the Kelsey Bowl. For the first time in NFL history, this will be the first Super Bowl where 2 brothers will be facing off against one another. Star tight end for the Chiefs, Travis Kelce, and center for the Eagles, Jason Kelce, played on the same college team together back in Cincinnati. Since then, they have faced off against each other, but never on as big a stage as this. The game could go either way, but the Eagles have a slight advantage with a better defense and a better running game. But Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce can definitely find a way to poke holes in that secondary. Most people think it'll be a back-and-forth battle for the Lombardi Trophy, and the fans watching at home are ready to see a high-scoring affair.
Eagles are the best team in the country right now. Super Bowl, it's gonna be rigged for the Chiefs, but I still think the Eagles are pulling through. That's all I gotta say. Eagles win the Super Bowl 2023. You heard it here first.
Jalen Hurts has just been a dog all season. I don't think you can stop the Eagles offense. I know Kansas City's been consistently good the past couple of years, but I think Kansas City's era of winningness is coming to an end.
Eagles. Let's go. I got the Eagles as my take. One reason is right now they're unstoppable. 2, Patrick Mahomes with that ankle, he's limping.
We got Jalen Hurts throwing 5 touchdowns, all to A.J. Brown, and it's just going to be a complete blowout.
I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs. I mean, you can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. It doesn't matter if he's hurt. I just don't think Jalen Hurts is ready enough for this. I mean, he didn't make the playoffs last year, and now he's in the Super Bowl, too much pressure.
I think the Eagles are just a solid team around. There's no like, oh, the offense is better, the defense is better. I think they're just a solid team.
We'll find out who will be the ultimate champion of the NFL on Sunday, kicking off in Arizona at 6:30. It's Friday, baby. It's about to get an electric weekend going. So you know what's about to happen. We got Nicholas Klobicki in the flesh to deliver some heat-risen takes. Right outside. Look at him mentally preparing in there. He knows what's about to happen. It's about to get a little gritty. We'll come in nice, slow. How are we today, sir? Just kidding, I would never come like. All right, who you got in basketball 101? Cheryl Rowe or Barbara Sneed?
Miss Rowe is a sneaky shooter. I bet she's going to be lighting it up from beyond the arc, so I'm going to go Miss Rowe. Sorry, Miss Sneed.
10 Will Asherinos or a Silverback Gorilla? Who you got in a fight?
I'll take 20 Silverback, 20 Asterinos versus Silverback, and he still loses.
That's disrespect. I don't know if Asher's gonna like that. Brandon Burdos, Mary Pfeiffer. Who's flying down a double black diamond faster?
Mary.
Getting a little hot. We got one last question. Let's take Will LaPlante. We put him at Tendy in hockey. You give Boldy 10 penalty shots on him. How many of those is he hitting?
Boldy's going to miss one on his own, and Will block one, so he's hitting 8.
I got Boldy going for 10 for 10. A little 10 for 10, a little perfect deal. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Nice tie. This week's episode of Hot Takes. Let's bounce. This is a big weekend coming up for our winter athletes. Get out there and show your support as our teams push ahead to the quest to be the best. Go get 'em, Warriors.